Obey the Walrus was uploaded in October of 2007 by YouTube user Obey the Walrus. Since its debut online, it has been widely regarded as one of the most disturbing videos ever due to its distorted and unnatural editing. It's said the video comes from a Latin American cult called La Morsa, and that those who watch the video are doomed to have something bad happen. The footage of the tap dancer comes from a documentary titled The Goddess Bunny, which covers the life of a woman named Sandy Crisp, who is the individual tap dancing in the video. This is very unfortunate, as Sandy dealt with a lot of ridicule, abuse, and dehumanization throughout her life before moving to Hollywood.
And that Obey the Walrus, excuse me, I'm not a walrus, I'm a human being. And I would appreciate it if people would recognize that.
The video isn't cursed, and the organization known as La Morsa doesn't exist. Kinda. This is a deep rabbit hole to get into, so I'll be brief. The user behind the video also had various other weird and cryptic uploads that had the online Hispanic community curious as to who ran the channel and why such videos were made, which is how a whole community was built around the individual behind the channel, who is referred to as Obey. Obey gained numerous enthusiasts and would rarely ever talk to some, as he thought of himself as too important to do so. Some would go through an initiation ritual that proved themselves worthy to speak. So, in a strange way, there was a cult that spawned from the video, but not in the way that one would think. The Wizard of Oz is no stranger to misfortune, as the development of the film was anything but pleasant. However, one of the most bizarre things to spawn from here would have to be the Hanging Munchkin. The story goes that one of the Munchkin actors was so heartbroken over the fact that one of his co-stars wasn't romantically interested in him, that he hung himself from the roof of the set. No one would notice until after the film was finished. This urban legend has been around since the 90s, but it grew in popularity once the video was uploaded to YouTube, claiming to be the unedited version of the film that was released before the 50th anniversary edition. This isn't true. The footage had been altered to replace a bird with the Munchkin. A really noticeable mistake can be seen during this shot. The editor forgot to remove some of the bird's outstretched wings. There are a lot more mistakes and details that 100% confirm this to be a hoax. AOC Media made a very good debugging video on this topic, so check it out. The legend of the cursed Kleenex commercial dates all the way back to its first broadcast in 1986. Those who viewed the commercial when it first aired complained about how creepy and uneasy the whole thing was, which led to it getting pulled off the air shortly thereafter. The bizarre rumors that spawned from this claimed the song used in the ad was a German curse. The cast and crew involved in the ad died in strange ways, the ad would change at midnight, and if you watched it, you were cursed as well. The song in the background titled It's a Fine Day isn't a German curse, as it's clearly in English.
It's a fine day, people open windows.
No one involved with the ad died in bizarre or unexplained ways. Watching it at midnight causes nothing to happen, and there is no curse that is brought down to you for watching it. In 2011, a UK water company named United Utilities shared 4 videos across the web in which they showcased footage of a sewer creature spotted during maintenance work. The videos quickly spread online as everyone believed them to be legitimate footage of a real sewer monster. However, it was all an April Fool's joke by the company that went along with its "what you flush could come back to haunt you" marketing campaign. The case of the fallen angel is a well-known topic on the paranormal and cryptid side of the internet. Uploaded in 2006, the video understandably gained traction with how eerie and off-putting the whole thing was. Some would say that the creature seen in the footage was the infamous rake. Today, there are still many out there who think the video is authentic, but as you can expect, it's not real. The video was created by special effects company Coco Bongo Artworks, in partnership with Diesel. You can find all sorts of cool info and behind the scenes material on their website. Originally debuting in 2004, the infamous video known as I Feel Fantastic should be familiar to those who've been on YouTube in the past decade, as it collectively freaked out anyone who happened to stumble across it. As it gained traction, a couple of absurd theories spawned from the video. One of them claimed the person who created the animatronic, named Tara, was a serial killer who dressed Tara in the clothes of his victims and programmed her to sing "I Feel Fantastic" because it's what he would have wanted his victims to say. This theory would be backed up by this random backyard shot in the video, as it supposedly zooms into the spot where the killer buried his victims. The second theory is a lot less popular, and for good reason, as it's completely ridiculous. It's a claim that Tara herself is the killer who went rogue, killed her creator, and is now roaming the world, killing people. Yeah, it's understandable as to why so many people went with the first theory. It garnered enough attention to the point where some thought it was true and that there was now a serial killer uploading these videos as a way to be cryptic while showing off his kills in plain sight. But, as you all probably know by now, this isn't true at all. Terra the Android was a dream project created by a man named John Bergeron, whose purpose in developing the android was to be a pioneer in both the robotics and music industry by creating a state-of-the-art, lifelike android that could perform as any other musician would. Unfortunately, the project didn't go as planned for John, and he scrapped Terra. Any rumor or theory regarding him as a serial killer or lunatic is completely false. John Bergeron passed away in his home on Friday, July 22nd, 2005.